Okay, this is wild. Samsung just flipped the script on its entire S25 lineup, and nobody saw this coming. The Edge is sleek, powerful, and ultra premium, but the Fan Edition, it might be the secret winner, and it's not even out yet. From chip changes to camera surprises, Samsung's plan this year is anything but predictable. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you're into the latest mobile tech drama, share this video, and subscribe for more juicy updates like this one. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Let's start with the battle that's heating up before it even begins. Galaxy S25 Edge versus Galaxy S25 FE. On the surface, it feels like a clear fight between flagship flash and fan edition function. But under the hood, the story's a lot more complicated and way more exciting. The Edge is already out, and it's clearly aiming for luxury. This thing is razor thin at just 5.8 mm, lighter than almost any phone in its class, and wrapped in titanium. It looks like the kind of phone Iron Man would carry if he paid $1,199 for it. Now contrast that with the upcoming S25 FE, expected this fall at just $649. It's more like the everyday hero. It's not flashy, but it's dependable. Slightly thicker, probably heavier, and rocking aluminum and glass instead of titanium, but don't count it out just yet. Both phones sport a 6.7-inch display with 120 Hz refresh rates, so you're not missing out on smooth scrolling no matter what you choose. But here's the twist. While the Edge offers higher resolution for razor-sharp visuals, it skips something essential: optical zoom. Yep, the S25 Edge has a beastly 200 MP main camera and an ultra-wide lens, but relies entirely on digital zoom. Meanwhile, the budget FE quietly brings in an 8 MP telephoto lens with actual 3x optical zoom. That means better portraits, clearer distance shots, and less pixelated regrets. And it keeps getting better, or weirder. The Edge runs on the blazing fast Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 Elite chip, same as the Ultra, so you're getting top-tier speed, multitasking, gaming, no problem. But Samsung is reportedly struggling to produce enough Exynos 2500 chips this year, which is where things get strange for the Fan Edition. See, the original plan was to give the S25 FE the same Exynos 2400E chip as last year, but now, there's buzz that Samsung might switch to the Dimensity 9400, a total curveball. And if that happens, we could be looking at a mid-range phone that actually outperforms some current flagships and benchmarks. No joke, in early tests, the Dimensity 9400 goes toe-to-toe with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. But here's the dilemma: that chip is more expensive than Exynos. If Samsung goes through with this move, they either have to raise the price or take a loss on each unit. That's a gamble, and Samsung usually plays it safe. Now let's talk batteries. The Edge, because it's so slim, only fits a 3900 mAh cell. It lasts around 12 hours on web use, which isn't terrible, but not spectacular. The FE, however, is expected to pack a 4700 mAh battery. Paired with a more efficient chip, that could mean all-day power without a charger panic. Charging speeds, identical 25W wired and wireless. No major wins here, but good to know Samsung isn't shortchanging the FE in basic convenience. Then comes software. Both will run One UI 8 on Android 16 and include Galaxy AI, which means live translation, photo magic, and those cool voice-assisted tricks that feel straight out of sci-fi. Samsung's promising 7 years of updates too. That's not just generous, it's future-proof. So now the question: which one actually makes sense to buy? If you want the flash, the thinness, the titanium, and the fastest chip out there, the S25 Edge is calling your name. But at $1,199, you're paying for that premium. And weirdly, you're giving up zoom and battery life. The S25 FE, on the other hand, could quietly become Samsung's most balanced phone of the year. Real optical zoom, bigger battery, possibly a Dimensity chip that rivals flagships, and all at nearly half the price. Oh, and one more thing. Samsung is also working on a Z Flip Fan Edition, using the same Exynos 2400E. If that's true, then they need to diversify chip sources, and the FE lineup might be how they test the waters. Bottom line, this year's Galaxy S25 family isn't a simple good, better, best ladder. It's more like a chessboard. And the Fan Edition might just be the queen. Quiet, strategic, and capable of taking down kings. More details are dropping fast, and the moment Samsung confirms the chip situation, we'll know exactly how big of a shakeup this is. But even now, it's clear. This isn't just another Fan Edition. It's a curveball Samsung's never thrown before, and if they pull it off, the S25 FE could be the flagship killer no one saw coming.